Hello my fellow Hetalians and welcome back to Hetafacts. So for 16,000 subscribers, this is what you voted for. Since my 15,000 subscriber special was copyrighted and I was given a strike for it, go eat a cactus YouTube, I decided to go with the top 2 voting requests from the poll. So here are my top 10 favorite Hetalia designs. First, let me explain something. I am rating these based on how pleasing I find the design, how unique they are, and how well it suits the country that they represent. I am only going off of physical appearance. Also, these are my opinions. Okay, good. Special honorable mention to England's design. Hetalia always finds creative ways to make his characters unique, though I've never seen an anime character whose most definable feature is his eyebrows before. I also like how Hetalia did his hairstyle. His hairstyle shows his hidden punk side that a lot of fans seem to forget about. Number 10. Denmark. Denmark's design is loud like his voice and personality, and it really suits him. Though we have way too many blonde characters in this series, being blonde makes sense for all the Nordics because that's their prime stereotype. Though his hairstyle is less realistic, I can totally see it being real for a person like Denmark. He can look badass and bold, but also friendly at the same time, and it really fits him. He also has that awesome coat and his normal uniform that gives off this champion-esque aura. I mean, the black and the red just look very epic together. He really does look like the king of Northern Europe. Good job, Hema. Number 9. One thing I really like about a lot of Hetalia designs is the uniqueness that sets them apart from other animes. The main characters, like the Italy brothers, have their unique curl to them, and no matter the fan art, cosplay, or whatever, you know that they are from Hetalia and you know which character they are. Of course, not all Hetalia characters have this, and as of recently, a lot of them are starting to look the same. My point being is that the small details that Hetalia adds, like hair curls or weird eyebrows and band-aids and weird eyes, make the characters unique and stand out in the world of anime. He also isn't afraid to deviate from traditional anime archetypes, and I really love that about Heteralia's art. Cameroon is a perfect example of this. I love how unique he is. First of all, he is a dark-skinned character, and then we have this cross on the side of his head, and then there's the glasses, and the uniform is really cool too, and this is just a really well-designed character. And he just looks so friendly. I mean, I would want to hang out with Cameroon. I just wish that well-designed characters like these would get more screen time. Number 8. Czechia. This is a character that was definitely worth the wait. Both Czechia and Slovakia both were worth it, but I like Czechia's design more, so I'm going to put her on this list. I just think it's more creative. Unlike Portugal, where I was hoping for this design to make it through, I was actually incredibly excited when I saw Czechia's design was released. Even though she doesn't have a canon color scheme yet, I really like her design. The unique uniform, the hairstyle is really cool, especially the hairstyle. I don't see this hairstyle in many media, especially anime. Hema made her really cute, and this was a good country to make female. I mean, look at her here. Look at how cool she looks. Apparently Hema likes drawing hairstyles like this, so hopefully we get to see her more. I also like hairstyles like this. Lithuania isn't on this list because I don't think his design fits his personality, nor is it super unique. But it's still fun to draw and aesthetically pleasing to look at. Good job with her design. This is a well-designed female character. Number 7. Taiwan. Again, I like the piece of her hair that sticks out, which makes this character unique. But there's more than that. Just take a look at these pictures. What is one of the first things that catches your eye in them? It is always Taiwan in her bright pink outfit. It is a nice contrast from all the bland, boring military uniforms. It's just bright and it sticks out. It's different. It also shows that you don't need to have bright hair and weird colored eyes to be a very cool designed character. Also, this character's existence is the most political and controversial that Himaruya has ever been in the series. This character's very existence makes me happy. Not to mention, she is also freaking adorable. You see this? You see this? This is waifu material. Number 6. Almost every micronation, Sealand, Y, Seborga, Hut River, Malaysia, Ladonia, look at how much detail went into these designs. These designs were so creative and unique, and you can tell no matter what the context, you will always be able to tell who they are. There is always something interesting and unique about all of the characters' designs. All their bright outfits really stand out from the bland military uniforms, and they all have something unique about them that makes them easily recognizable. Sealand has his adorable little sailor outfit, which fits because he's sea land. Malaysia's tough guy persona is another American stereotype from Japan, along with the whole Elvis thing being a stereotype of Nevada, his state, which is a nice little detail that Himaruya added. It is also a nod to the micronation's supposed war with Kick-Assia. Yes, Kick-Assia. That is actually in the history of Malaysia on the website. Look it up. Hut River has a friggin' cape, and Ladonia just looks really cool. The bright red hair, the paint on his nose, and yes, that is paint, and his clothes are they're just really cool. Also, I like the whole Ladonia is in the computer thing, since he's an online micronation. That's just really creative, and I really like it. I also like how they also have something that ties them back to the country that they are in. All the micronations related to England have the eyebrows, the Australians have a band-aid on their face, Seborga has a curl, Kugelmugel has an ahoge and a mole, but out of all of them, Y's outfit has got to be my favorite. It's something that I would actually wear. Her hair is really unique and creative, and I don't think I've seen hair like that in an anime before, and she wears it really well. Her bright outfit is a really nice contrast, and she shows the features of her home country. Her and Ladonia are my two favorite micronation designs. And the King of Y liked her design so much that he decided to paint her. Even though I don't really like the micronations all that much, I have to admit they all have cool designs. Well, almost all of them. Number 5. Austria. Ignoring the purple eyes, I really love Austria's design. He's the only Germanic brother we've seen who isn't blonde, and I really like that about him. It makes him stand out, like his personality. He has this refined, sophisticated, snobby appearance that is just really fitting of Austrian stereotypes. And I know there's all the people that headcanon Austria as being Jewish because of the dark curly hair and the Jewish last name, but I think this was honestly unintentional on Himaruya's part. But I do like the headcanon, especially since it would be a nice middle finger to one of the most famous Austrians in history. But Austria actually curls his hair himself, and his glasses are fake, and he does this because he thinks he would look plain without them, which just fits for him. Also, Chibi Austria is by far the cutest child character in the series. Fight me! Number 4. Cuba. I really like characters that step the boundaries of what anime characters tend to look like. And Cuba really does that. He's overweight, he has dark skin, he has a beard, he has dreadlocks. We never see those traits on anime characters. And he pulls it off very well. His size is fitting because of the nation's love for ice cream, which is stated to be the canon reason for his size. Historically, this also fits very well. Fidel Castro loved ice cream so much, he tried to breed cows specifically so that they could withstand the Cuban heat, and he built a giant ice cream emporium. A lot of people don't like how he isn't aesthetically pleasing. Well, of course this image isn't, but look at this image. Cuba looks a lot better in this image. He has this heartwarming look like a dad. Aw, I think he would be a really great dad, to be honest. He just screams dad material. Though his old design was pretty adorable, I'm not going to lie. Number 3. France. It suits him so well. The long, flamboyant, curly hair, the bright, colored clothes, and I appreciate the beard. It's a lot more realistic. But all of this, it's just so France. But seriously, look at how silky and beautiful his hair is. He is the man with the longest, silkiest hair in Europe. Sorry, Lithuania. Probably has the nicest hair in the series. They even did an episode on how gorgeous his hair is. And unlike Lithuania and Switzerland, his long hair actually suits his personality. It gives him a look of elegance, but can also make him look scummy when he does those kinds of things. It shows both his sexy and his sleazy side. It is suitable for both sides of France's personality and two sides to the country. You have the elegant, romantic, wine-loving, suave side of the country. And then you have downtown Paris and Strasbourg. It fits him in every mood, and nothing about this design is distracting or unfitting. And even though his military uniform was technically inaccurate, but Hima did a comic addressing it, so it's okay. It just suits him. And in the anime, France is just one of the most beautiful things on the screen. At least in World Twinkle. Also, whenever there is a French person in an anime, it always looks something along these lines. France's design gets the award for the most suitable and best stereotype design in the series. Number 2. Romania. Yes! Yes! Embrace the vampire! Embrace those vampire stereotypes! I really love this character's design. Compared to the other characters, he looks so unique. Even though Hima gave us 4 different coat designs, the red one seems to be the final decisions, because we barely see red uniforms. They're always blue, tan, gray, green, maybe even black if we're lucky. But violet and red? That is cool. The red suits him better though. But I'm not going to lie, the other colors look really cool too. Especially the purple and the black. It contributes to the whole vampire aesthetic. But even his coat has its own unique charm to it. But his design is just so cool. You have the red hair, which isn't bright red. It's like a reddish brown, which is more of a subtle color that we haven't seen yet. And then you have the red eyes and the fang and the little hat, and he even has an earring. Even on the coat, you have all these like pendants and stuff that just look really cool. The hat in itself gives off a majestic, mysterious look. See, this is how you add a flair of mysteriousness. Not by giving them soulless eyes, not by making them boring, not by not giving them a personality, but by doing whatever you did here. And he even looks cool when out of uniform. That's how you know that you have a cool character. He's just a really cool looking character. Definitely one of the best and coolest designs that Himaruya has made for this series. Number 1. Knights Templar. Surprised, aren't you? I bet you didn't expect a character that doesn't even have a canon color scheme to make it to number 1. This design, it just melts my heart. He doesn't even have official coloring yet, and look how high he is on this list. Oh my, he's just so gorgeous and majestic. I love this design so much. First of all, this design is so unique. He has crosses in his eyes, which makes sense that he's a Christian order and was only a Christian order. And his hair is so fluffy. I love that hairstyle and the bird bangs. It's not only unique, but it's really cool. Combine that with a knight's costume and a bunch of other cool decorations, and you have the perfect man. It's just so pleasing to the eyes. I almost never get excited or fangirl over designs anymore, but this gets me excited. Do you know how many comics this character has appeared in? 2! Just 2! And yet he made such an impression on me when I saw him. I didn't even know about the Knights Templars' existence before this character, and yet it managed to get me so excited about this design. I can't wait till he finally gets color. This character has such an awesome design, and it makes me even sadder that he probably died a brutal execution-y death. And that was 1 mark higher on your history test. Thank you for watching Hetafacts.